Welcome to the Goods from the Woods. My name is Rivers Langley.
I'm Sam Harder.
I'm Carter Glasscock.
And today we are...
Thank you.
You got to do that every time.
No, you got to do it again. Let's try it from the top. What is your name?
I'm Carter Glasscock.
Music to my ears. And joining us on
that
mic 4.
echo really didn't add shit.
No, I made it worse, yeah.
Joining us on mic 4. Welcome back to the show. Our good buddy.
Robert Yasumura.
Welcome back, Robert. So good to see ya. Hell
And
yeah.
we are drinking beverages that taste like Spencer's Gifts in a can.
Yeah. Banana.
It's edible panties flavored
Yeah, that's
seltzer water.
It really is that kind of
Well, River said he had two kinds, one cherry lime can and two banana berry bliss. And I jumped
She's like,
at
which
the
one of you
cherry
guys wants
lime.
the good one?
Yeah. And I was like, I'm not drinking that other
How about two weird
bullshit.
ones? Anyone want the weird ones?
Well, I finished off the rest of that box, so those are the last two of the
That's
weird
very
ones.
nice of you. Thank you.
We've got some more next week of...
Do you have all kinds of terrible flavored things throughout your house? Like,
Oh, buddy.
is there a
Huge
bottle of
dev.
like...
I mean, he
weird,
has,
like,
look at the
vodka
cans.
with-
There, he has a can called Pussy.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't taste good.
Yeah, one of our listeners sent that to
Despite
us
what you
from
think,
the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have gone with the organic pussy flavor.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of room temp.
I know it was for Iron Brew, but I do remember that they had the special because in the UK they call it Crimbo instead of Christmas. So it would be fun
It's
to
like
have
they
the
got another word for everything.
Crimbo pussy, you know.
Over there, Jonathan Ross is a talk show host.
Yeah, no, he's a presenter.
He's a presenter.
He's a TV
And-
presenter.
And he has a nice back and forth with Liam Gallagher. He's not
Oh.
a murderer like he is over here.
Oh, yeah. Y'all, let's get into our goods from the week. I'm going to go last because I found some extra fun stuff. What did you do this week, Sam? Anything fun?
The most fun thing I did this week was stream on the Goods from the Woods YouTube channel.
Took on a chess champion.
Yeah, I was with an amateur grandmaster, Aiden Dennehy, and we went out first to the community college campus, set up a chessboard with a sign. If you beat me at chess, I'll give you $1.
Oh, okay.
We had one guy come up, beat Aiden handily.
What?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man named
What's
Harrison.
style though? Like,
Did he
was
throw the match?
Was he like classic style, or was he like one of those speed chess guys?
No, it was classic style. It was a longer game because I think
Bobby Fischer.
both players probably were not that high in level. And then we went over to a corner near a train station. This woman comes up, London is her name, comes up and is like, "Oh, I'll play, I guess." She just fucking mangles Aiden. Like,
Whoa.
she's clearly played a bunch of times before.
Oh,
and like
shit.
halfway through, she's like, "Yeah, I play on my phone sometimes." She's probably like doing actual, chess plays and shit, following strategies.
So this guy just has a chessboard set up, and he's like, "Anyone come play me?"
Yeah, I mean, that was the idea for the stream. He said he was going to bring the chessboard, and then I came up with the other idea about if you be just to play random people.
Yeah.
And so then two more
I've
people.
had moments lonely enough where paying $1 to just hang out with somebody for 20 minutes.
That's only if you can win.
You
That's
can
only
go now if you want.
Yeah.
But while we're playing, how things? Like, just chat.
I mean, that's what ended up happening
Okay.
with the guy who watched London beat Aiden and stepped up next. His name was Cody. Walked up with the meth pipe in his hand.
Hell
See, see, this I saw on online. This is I did see this part.
And
How did he do?
that game took a while. He
What?
kept getting
I-
sidetracked.
You think the opposite, yeah.
I was about to say, that sounds like speed chess to me.
Yeah.
No, he was.
Otherwise known as decision cigarettes.
Yeah. Someone in chat said it was maybe performance enhancing drugs for chess.
Yeah. You
But
got to
it just-
have a ref there to
Then
make
he
sure
would
that
just-
doesn't happen.
He was like, me and my buddy used to smoke crystal and get drunk and play chess for like 8 hours straight.
Wow.
And
To be fair, that guy needed that $1.
yeah,
Probably.
he lost, but I gave him the $1 because the first guy didn't want the $1 because he was too proud.
Oh, wow.
Because he was at the college and he was there with his friends, and they're like, "Are you gonna take the $1?" They made fun of him until he didn't take the $1.
Oh, wow. Have you seen that?
He said he just wanted to play chess outside.
Yeah. That's what happens when you let your friends bully you.
Well, we're
You're
trying to
$1
bring
poorer.
We're trying to bring Union Park to Los Angeles, one chess game at a time.
Have you seen the guy online with like the sampler and he goes around New York and like makes beats and has
Oh,
people
yeah.
freestyle? he should get that, but a chessboard that he just wears, and then he can walk around with it. And then that way you don't have to find anywhere to set the thing down.
Well, yeah.
He just has to stand.
Yeah.
We ended up finding one of those old broken newspaper machines that still had some papers in it, so we were able to lay those across the top of it so he didn't have to put his board directly on the gross newspaper machine. And we were also right. We considered using the syringe drop-off box because it was right next to it. And aesthetically, it would have been funnier, perhaps, but it also seemed evil.
Street chess is such a funny fucking idea.
Oh man,
And
so horrifying.
Yeah. So Cody came through, lost the game, told us a bunch of insight about life, and had some stories.
Insight about a very specific lifestyle, not of all life.
And then he was very kind. He waited the whole time, and then after the game, he immediately started hitting the meth pipe.
Oh,
Just
well.
immediately. Yeah, as Aiden was like resetting the chessboard, talking about how he's going to get to Fairfax on the bus. He's just hitting it. Like, casually.
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
casual.
Yeah, like a vape.
Like a stogie.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a
Stogie
like
after
how
a
George
victory.
Burns would light up an old stove.
Yeah.
And he was being respectful. He wasn't like blowing it on us. So, if you're going to smoke on stream, I don't care.
Yeah.
No matter what it is,
This-
YouTube doesn't care, apparently.
Yeah.
Yet YouTube won't let you say certain words that are accurate,
Right.
but you can smoke meth on there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you just have to wait. I think it's like after 5 minutes you can say fuck, and then you can smoke meth.
Yeah.
but
After
not in the
5
first.
minutes?
Not in the first 5 minutes.
So, and then we had another guy come up, lost. So Aiden went 2-2 for the day.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Only cost me $2.
When he
I put
smoked
up the
meth,
money.
did you think that like he was going to freak out, or was he just like, can he handle his shit?
Well, the thing I've noticed around here is most guys who casually smoke meth will hit it and just kind of sit there. And that's what the crazy part, because you do think like, he's going to dance or something.
Yeah.
But they just kind of like sit back like they just had a beer after work or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like when you encounter people drinking in Ireland. You're like, these are professionals.
He started just like casually giving
It's
Aiden.
just part of the culture.
He
Part of the
started,
culture.
he started telling Aiden like, oh yeah, there's a bus stop right at Fairfax actually. Just like very casually, like he still had his shit under control.
All right.
So yeah, that's the weird part about
should all
watching.
try it.
Is meth making a comeback?
Oh yeah,
It never
I
went
think so.
away.
I think
Okay,
so.
it never went away. Okay.
Yeah, especially
I don't think
out
it's
here.
crack anymore. It's meth.
Yeah,
Right.
Well, out here specifically, like
Okay.
it's like
At
It's
Rivers'
always
house.
been here.
Meth is a Southern Californian thing. I
Yeah.
think this was the area where it was invented.
yeah, or it was
No, it's New Mexico.
it was adapted
Breaking
from,
Bad.
It was adapted from the from the German formula after World War II, so it came around about the same time as the Hells Angels, were all former World War II veterans
course you
and
know
biker
this.
gangs. They started cooking the shit up because they got the formula from the Nazis. But yeah, all that stuff started in Oakland and
Wow.
went out from there. So when crack was like hitting big on the East Coast in the 80s, that was around the time like meth was getting huge out here. So meth it's a Cali thing, man.
It's a Cali dude.
Cowabunga, man.
Cali
Well, the white
represent-
supremacist movement, also a West Coast.
Oh
thing.
yeah.
We're
Oh, absolutely.
proud to
Jeez.
say.
Yeah. The only Confederate regiment ever raised in California was right here in Los Angeles.
Also,
Great.
hair
Yeah.
metal that started here.
metal.
And they used to dress like Confederate soldiers.
Cool
So,
car culture, lowriders.
we
You
got it
know,
all, man.
Surfing.
surfing, skateboarding.
smoking meth, playing chess.
It all starts here.
Yeah, it really does. So that was a fun thing, and I think we're going to do it again next week.
Dude.
Maybe on Monday, which, if you're listening to this now, it's already happened.
Yeah,
You missed this
definitely.
stream.
Is this what you're doing with all your sweet, sweet grocery store money now?
Yeah.
Now that you got a job?
Uh-huh.
You're like just throwing it around like, yeah, play a game of chess. It's
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically. I
Daddy
couldn't,
Warbucks over here.
I couldn't afford to do that on stream before.
yeah.
And I did see today, I looked at Facebook memories popped up. Today is the day of the stream where all three of us went to Out of the Closet to
Oh.
shop for Carter's clothes.
And
Oh, that was a year ago today.
Today.
and found my old shirt.
Found River's old shirt that he donated like 2
Wow.
years ago that
Yeah.
still hasn't sold.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And then we went and got yelled at by that psycho on
Yeah, that
Hollywood
was my last
Boulevard.
time on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
that was-
swore I was filming him, and I didn't even know he was there.
He said, "There's gangs that come up and down these streets," and you're like, "What the fuck do you even mean?" And
Yeah.
then he was walking a dog, and I kept inching further and further
Yeah.
away from
Yeah.
it.
I asked him what gangs, and he said, "Look it up on Google," or something like that.
Yeah,
They check in here on Foursquare.
yeah. It was that was an interesting night. That was a fun night.
The gang that works out of the closet.
Yeah. Yeah, the 66th Street Bloods also moonlight as thrift store folders, T-shirt folders.
I still hike in that green shirt.
Oh yeah, it's a good shirt.
Still using
Silk.
it.
And it was what, $4, something like
Oh,
that.
like
It was-
$2.
Yeah, it was cheap as fuck. Out of the closet.
I need to go check and see if that shirt's still there. I bet
it
it is.
is.
Yeah,
No one's gonna buy that
Keep
because it's
circulating
like what? It's like 2 or 3XL.
It's a silken or maybe rayon shirt. It's black and gray with a tiger on the front, but it's like a button up. And
And you let that go.
yeah, I did. Well, because I used to just buy shit where I was like, I'll figure out something for this, like a sketch or something.
Like I said, I'm gonna write a sketch
I'll write a
based on
sketch.
this shirt.
I mean,
This piece of clothing requires writing.
I'm gonna
That's
buy
how
something.
bad this is. I need to save it.
I'm gonna
with
buy
art.
something dumb and then
It's your white whale.
memorialize it with something.
We should do that today.
with the art.
Go have you buy a shirt and
Just
then
buy
we'll
that
write-
shirt.
Then no, you can't buy your own shirt.
Well, I
that
never wrote
sketch is
the
already
sketch.
okay.
But you should sell somebody on that shirt. It's like, hey, that looks pretty good on you. Looks like you get someone to buy
Looks like
it.
a thinking shirt. You might be able to bang out a
Yeah.
2-minute sketch with that.
I bet someone is just drowning in pussy when they're wearing that shirt.
Tiger shirt. Actually, did I get that from a thrift store, or it was either from a thrift
Yeah,
store?
you did.
Well, no, but there's a chance that it might have come from the upstairs of Joe Raines and Wes Van Horn's house in MacArthur Park when they busted it open and found all the weird porn tapes and all of the big clothing. Because I think it might have come from like the weird.
No.
There was human
Came
sized
from Wes's room where he was like, I accidentally found this stuff.
Oh no, I was there when they moved in. The kitchen drawers, you would open them where you'd put the forks and knives, and it was all porn tapes. And they the titles I remember were Jacuzzi Floozy,
Sure.
a Legacy of Passion, and then
Ooh, fancy.
and then we've talked about it before, but there was a magazine just called Dusty that was just a man naked, and
I'm
What was his name? Yeah.
his name was Dusty, but there was no words. It didn't tell you who Dusty was. It seemed like he had commissioned this, like he had gotten some printing house in the 70s. Because it wasn't like it had a barcode on the back. You couldn't purchase it. But the weirdest thing was he was not hard at any point. Like
So you looked at every page.
Because
Is what
he
I'm
was-
when does this
gathering.
guy get hard?
Well, he was like flipping burgers in one picture. He got, there was
Mowing
enough
the
to
lawn.
keep you flipping the pages because each picture he was doing different activities.
Fascinating.
I was like, at what point is he gonna, get it up? But he never did. So
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Were they artistic photos? I mean, were they?
They just
He's cooking a burger.
I
That
know,
could be
yeah.
a comment on something.
They put some
yeah,
effort into
he
it.
put a lot of Dusty put some effort into it, but also they busted open the upstairs and there was a bunch of clothes, and I got that tiger shirt may have come from whatever weird drug dealer died in that house.
What if the Dusty thing wasn't a vanity project for him, but his wife who took up photography?
Ooh, that's possible. I didn't
that
think
sounds
about that.
more probable to me.
Yeah.
This is a weird
I mean,
hobby.
that story's more heartwarming than River's idea.
I just thought he was like a narcissistic psycho from LA in the 70s.
I hate to
No,
lean
he's trying
towards
to support
Rivers.
he's trying to support his wife.
Yeah, I mean,
who's
yeah.
a struggling
I'll get
photographer.
naked for you. Yeah.
Wants to do something different than normal photography.
Like she goes to like couples go to her for wedding photos, and she's like, "Well, I don't want to brag, but
Here's my portfolio.
Well,
Have you ever met
And
Dusty?
keep in mind, he is never hard in any of these, so don't
He's
worry
not.
about that.
yeah, you won't find a single tumescent photo at any point in the whole fucking thing. And I looked, God damn it, I looked when he was climbing a fence in one of them, like
That's hot.
like it was like a cop show. It was really
He's
weird.
get hard. He's too busy.
He don't have time. He don't have time to
You
do
just sit
that.
around getting boners all day long. He's got to
Yeah.
fix the house.
He's got
all.
fucking,
now I wish he was still in business because we could send him ideas and like
yeah.
Sam with all of his sweet
Oh.
money could send him like $5 to do
Oh,
like
yes.
Ooh, there we go.
scenarios.
Well, like, and that was the thing. There was no like, it didn't give a last name. There was no contact information where it was published. No barcode. No ISBN. Like, no, it was just a very glossy magazine with like 25 nude photos of a guy with a mustache from the 70s.
Bet
What
it's
a-
worth something now.
Yeah. I think Wes Van Horn still has it somewhere.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Carter, what's your goods from the week?
You know how everyone's doing the 2016 thing?
Yeah.
They're like looking at pictures of themselves 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
I saw that.
We're Pokemon going. To
I
the
didn't know
polls.
that was happening at first, and I saw someone's picture, and I was like, "Whoa, they got a lot more attractive all of a sudden."
Yeah.
And it was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
it was a dude who you still has all that weight on him, and I thought his hair came back."
Oh yeah, I'm not even talking about mine specifically, which was 60 pounds ago. But this friend of Carly's was looking through hers to find one, and she found a screenshot that she took of Tommy Lee's Instagram, where he's just popping out of a hot tub with his dick fully out, and the caption says, "Oops."
on Instagram.
Yeah,
Damn.
like she screen capped it like in the 2 seconds it was allowed to be on Instagram, and it's just his big old hog, and then his like salt and pepper beard.
Oh,
And
God.
he's like, "Oops."
Oopsies.
And so that was a big highlight of my life personally. Let's see. I went to. So a friend wanted to go see the Seahawks game at this place, and I'm not really a
Seattle.
I'm not really a football fan.
You mean at
truth
a
be
bar,
told.
not at the stadium?
No. Well, yeah, it was at this like restaurant bar place, and it was like all 49ers fans.
Okay.
And he came like dressed in like a Seahawks jersey and stuff. So they sat us like outside near like the shitters and stuff. And then, but the Seahawks like beat him. I was
handily.
Yeah. The Seahawks beat the shit out of them, and like people kept like coming out of there like as they were playing this like kind of pump up music. They're going like, "God damn it, shit!" Like it was, I don't know. It's just, and then like immediately composing themselves and coming up to him because he was wearing that jersey and being like, "Good game." Good game.
Well, you have to tell yourself that after your team gets washed.
You have to tell yourself this guy has anything to do with it. Or
Yeah,
that
I
you
mean,
have anything
I think
to
you're
do
just
with
trying to. It's like going through the stages of grief, where you just got to be like, you know what, I got to give it to you. We weren't as good
as
as
if
you.
he made the touchdown.
Yeah.
I was about to come out here and I was about to pull your shirt off and punch you in the face, but
Our team scored 6 points.
Yeah.
You guys can have it.
yeah, I was just sitting back, kind of taking it all in.
I took Pat one time because he wanted to watch. It was when the Jaguars were playing the Patriots in the for the spot, and I whatever it's called, the playoffs. And I was like, oh yeah, we should go to that bar, the Morrison, because I just know that's a sports bar with decent food and lots
That
of
burger
TVs.
place, yeah.
And so I took him there without realizing that is like the most like partisan Patriots bar in East Hollywood, East LA. So he just walked in. He was the only person with the Jaguars jersey on. So made him feel awkward because I did not know that's where they watched that.
Did they fuck with him?
No, because it's the Patriots. So when they were still good, so they just destroyed Jacksonville and everybody moved on with their lives.
Yeah, I walked by that guy and we're like, you guys played all right too.
Yeah.
It just wasn't your year.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
this is the
when
saddest.
teams are good, you can get away with that. You can-
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've walked into Dodger Stadium wearing other teams' hats, and no one gives a shit right now.
right.
10 years ago, didn't they almost murder some guy wearing a Giants hat?
Oh, that
Jesus.
that happens
yeah.
frequently.
Yeah,
and then they hated the Astros for a while
Yeah.
because they cheated and beat the Dodgers.
Now we're the ones doing the cheating.
Are we? I thought we were just spending crazy amounts of money.
Well, that's what
I think
everybody else
that's
says.
Mainly,
I don't know.
I think that's mainly.
Other money exists.
Yeah.
These other teams can spend money.
Not like us.
That's right.
We're just better at it here in LA.
Fuck yeah.
People want to come out here and go to Rodeo.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Oh,
The Rodeo's suffering fairly bad.
Yeah.
Well-
Isn't that true? Yeah, that's like all those businesses are like close to shutting
Yeah.
down, right?
yeah. Well, I took
Look, in the economy that we're in right now, that you feel like that would be the first thing to go is Rodeo Drive. You just set that whole street on fire.
right.
Well, and the rents on Rodeo are insane.
And if you-
so, like, I remember 2008 driving along Rodeo and being like, "Holy shit!" Because everything had just gone out. Like everything
Yeah.
that was marginal,
Yeah.
had just gone out of business very quickly. And like I think most of the places on Rodeo are loss leaders because
Oh,
they
yeah.
just want to say that they have a
I think
a
they
storefront there.
always have
Yeah.
been too.
Yeah.
Rivers, explain what it is for most of the people that don't know. I just realized most of the listeners of the podcast do not know what Rodeo
Folks
Drive
know
is.
what Rodeo Drive
Yeah,
is.
people know what Rodeo Drive is.
Located in the heart of the
Some
Golden
people live
Triangle.
in fucking Sweden.
Yeah, but it's a famous street.
It's a famous street.
It is. It is.
People don't look. No one in Sweden.
I
But
mean,
they don't know what they don't know what it is. They've heard of the street, perhaps. They heard it in a rap song.
No. Here's what it is. Everybody on
Rage
Earth,
Against the Machine song.
it's the Rage Against the Machine song. More importantly, everybody on Earth has seen Pretty Woman, or at least their
Yes.
wife has, and so everybody's
on Earth.
pretty well aware of it. At least
Yes.
you know.
Or Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, Beverly
Yeah.
Hills Cop. You know, it's a
No one under 40 exists, guys. They've all seen these movies that came out so long ago.
the people under 40 know Grand Theft Auto, the very first mission where you have to rob a jewelry store, which in reality is the location of Dolce & Gabbana, up there on the Via Rodeo. And but it's the most expensive street in the world.
It's all designer clothing shops, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just a row
Yeah.
on a street you can't even drive down.
You can drive down it.
I thought am I thinking of the little offshoot walk area?
Yeah, that's Via Rodeo.
Okay, Via Rodeo.
Yeah, that's
You got to check that out too.
I
though.
used to go to Rodeo because
Just-
Rodeo used to have a Brooks Brothers,
Oh yeah.
and Rodeo off Rodeo by a block or two was the short guy store.
Oh.
So he moved to the Valley, but that was where.
Was it called the Short Guy Store?
No, it's Jimmy Owls for the man 5'8" and under.
Oh, wow,
By the way,
okay.
shout out to Jimmy Owls. They should be.
Yeah. Also,
Is it replaced by a Macmillan Big and Tall?
Fuck that.
cheese.
Fuck that place.
Macmillan Big and Tall?
No, I mean the short guy.
Catering to the portly man.
Cheesecake Factory #1 is just one block away over on
Oh, yeah.
over on
Oh, yeah.
Beverly Drive.
Is
Yeah.
that the one to go to?
No, it's just the one where if you got to use their bathroom, you can sneak in there pretty easily and do that.
OG California Pizza Kitchens.
That place sucks.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. Have you ever had a great meal at California Pizza Kitchen?
No, but there are times when you're just like, I want starch. Like I want carbs. And like I've had moments where I was like, I want CPK for some reason so badly, and it was just like, I want white food.
Food stuff.
Like, that's all I want is beige white food, and boy, they deliver.
It does really scratch an itch. It's like Taco Bell. It's like you don't want Mexican food, you want Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like you don't want pizza, you want California Pizza Kitchen.
Yeah.
What about you, Robert? You got any goods from the week this week?
To be fair, I don't experience joy. So
That's very fair.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
what I experience is the satisfying of OCD. So I'm working on a coffee table. I'm building a coffee table for my niece.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's kind of scratching the itch that most people would normally where joy would exist. That's where I'm.
What kind of wood? What kind of grain?
Yeah, what stage are you at?
I just finished the carcass, and I need to put in the structure for the drawers, but the top is done. Most of the wood is shitty construction wood, but the top I got a hold of some good white oak flooring.
Do you have like a? Do you have like where do you work on it?
I have like a pseudo garage.
Okay.
So I have tools. Like
Do you do a lot of carpentry? You build a lot of furniture?
I will build a piece probably once a year, and I like if I can,
handy.
I would do more of it. But it like I'm not kidding. Like I get like toxic when I'm doing it. Like the OCD levels are like, oh, you're intolerable to be around. I'm like, yeah, you're standing between me and my tools. You need to go away. Like I get like that.
Hey, I mean, you know, it's like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, where it's like whether you
Yeah.
hear me
Yeah.
making a table or you don't hear whatever the fuck you hear me doing.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned I'm creating cursed objects, though. I'm putting so much of my negativity into them that someday, like 40 years from now, somebody's be like, I get bad vibes when I'm around this coffee table. It's like, yeah, that's my uncle.
Yeah, a lot of hate went into it.
A lot of personal frustration got taken out in that piece of redwood.
You know, that's like if you get a dish set as the result of a divorce or something like that. You're like, oh yeah, this is weird. These are my aunt's old cups.
Oh, I got everything from my parents' divorce because
Oh,
my
yeah.
mom died like not that long afterwards. So everything she had fought to get in the divorce, why she fought for it, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
But it all got shifted to me
Yeah.
because my sister was smart and was like, I don't want anything to do with this.
Yeah.
I'm still getting rid of books from that. Matter of fact, I sent Pat Riley a book from that divorce.
Oh wow, damn, shit. My goods from the week this week, I found a website that sometimes God answers a prayer you didn't know you were praying, and this was right up my alley. TheQuackDoctor.com. which is
Is it like a ratemyprofessor.com for
no,
doctors?
I wish.
Is it about ducks?
Oh, that'd be great though.
Yeah, a guy that
Do a
makes duck calls.
Do a little webcomic situation, the Quack Doctor. No, this is a guy who has meticulously gone through old newspapers and found and printed the advertisements and descriptions and follow-ups for mostly 19th century patent medicines.
So is it all cocaine?
A lot of it is arsenic. You'd be
Okay,
surprised.
sure.
A lot of it is poisonous. But I pulled a few of these because these were making me laugh. Valentine's meat juice. It turns out that is concentrated blood and meat juice extract mixed with egg whites and glycerin from the 1870s.
Yum.
This is what the ad copy says. In the hurry of business, many young men are debarred from taking their meals at regular hours. So, to remove a sense of hunger and exhaustion, they are led to the use or abuse of alcoholic stimulation. Taking a dram of meat juice instead of whiskey would be far more nutritious to avoid any of the pernicious effects of the latter.
Say, young fella.
Yeah,
The era of carnival bars.
yeah, that's how they
Why
sold
have
it.
a sip of that hooey when you could have a little taste of meat juice?
That's literally how they sold this shit.
Cody from the chess game told us Adderall was worse than meth because it doesn't have the bad side effects.
It doesn't make you feel it.
Oh yeah, because Adderall has bad side effects and meth doesn't.
Wait. Hold on. Wait, Adderall's worse because it makes you feel the side effects, or it doesn't?
It has bad side effects. I said it wrong the first
That's
time. I
not
realized.
true.
To be fair,
Well, he was
you're,
smoking meth and playing chess in the street.
you're clarifying a point from a meth addict.
Well, I
Yeah.
used to be.
You can-
I had the Adderall prescription, like everybody in 2000. In the 2000s.
Well, you should have been doing
I
that.
currently have one, and I haven't experienced these side effects
Yeah.
yet.
Well, you haven't done meth either.
This is true.
Yeah.
You could be doing that and be like, "This is way cleaner than Adderall."
Yeah, but I like the Valentine's meat juice. Just sounds like the description of Soylent now. Well, it's like just for like Silicon Valley assholes, like too busy to eat. Fucking drink this meat juice.
What kind of meat?
It said beef, and basically they just put it in a pressure cooker and just extracted all of the juices and blood, and then boiled it down, and then mixed it with egg whites, and that was the shot that you took.
Fighting the war on protein.
Oh yeah.
There
There's Dr. Rock's restorative Viper drops.
That sounds like an energy drink you would
Yeah,
get.
I know, right?
Yeah, are we drinking that today?
Oh, we might have something similar coming up.
Also, it sounds like a bad radio DJ. It's Dr. Rock.
I was literally going to shout out my co-DJ from my college radio show, Dr. Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
No, that's why we chose it. We were the Dr. Rock and Captain Fantasy show. You're talking to Captain Fantasy.
Was
right
it because of this concoction?
No, it was because those are both Ween songs, but this is from the 1750s in England, and it says...
So Ween's been ripping off this bullshit for years.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You can't stop them from ripping off the fucking 17th century or 18th century. It says, they restore greatly in weak habits, strengthening weak backs, warm and invigorate parts that are languid and weakened by gleats, which is what they used to call gonorrhea back in the day.
Oh,
You've got the glaze.
You've got glates. They help digestion, comfort a cold stomach, and expel wind from the bowels. So this is a
It just gives you diarrhea like crazy.
farty dick pill.
It's Viper juice that makes you fart.
Apparently, it's Viper drops, and so
Is it like Viper venom?
yeah, this is literally snake oil. This is like where that term snake oil comes from. This shit, because
Oh,
there would be
wow.
all these people being like, "Oh yeah, we found this in a rainforest in Australia, and it makes you fart and makes your dick better." There's
You got to take the good with the bad.
MS Borden's Fat Off Obesity Cream. Which is a lotion that you rub on yourself and it melts away your fat.
Fatting off sounds like you're jacking off. But breathing heavily.
I'm just getting rid of the fat of the land, if you know what I mean.
by the way,
fatting off.
almost none of these things would be illegal today. We still
no.
don't like. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
not a completely unregulated market to this day.
These would be called supplements.
yeah, you could get away with this.
Yeah,
Matter of
yeah.
fact, I'd like to form an MLM around the Viper juice.
Oh yeah.
Right now.
Because that was the thing. The whole time I was reading this, as much as you want to feel a little bit superior with the passage of time, it's like RFK is our Health and Human Services Secretary.
Yeah.
Any of these things, I'm sure, are in his medicine
We're in the
cabinet.
dark ages, my man. Yeah.
If you walk into any quote unquote like healthy grocery store, they have a fridge full of juices that are just herbs and spices mixed into water with tea, and they're like, call it some like curing fucking formula or whatever. They just act like it's like, ooh, it has turmeric in it. That means it's healthy.
Yeah, what
right?
is that? When did turmeric become this big fucking deal, man?
Oh, I had a guy at a music festival once tell me that was like a vaccine for everything. He's like,
of course it is.
Just get turmeric, man. That's all you need. You'll never get sick.
That guy sounds pretty smart.
Oh yeah, definitely.
There should be a law though. If you die, if you're one of those people who like it totes that not kind of nonsense, that it has to be on your tombstone. Like I thought turmeric would work.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's really bad for you if it's not cooked in some way. Like
I was
if you're
gonna
just
say,
having it raw, it's really bad for you.
Every time I always have like a little bit around because I like tried to cook something like a million years ago. So I still have a thing of turmeric around. But
yeah,
like,
and you need a half teaspoon, and that lasts
I didn't know
you
I
for
should just
10
be like
years.
taking snooters of it. And
Yeah,
I'd
you
be
boil
killing
it
in
and
life.
just shoot it back. You can save $16.
All right.
This also sounds like a radio guy. Dr. Mixer's cancer and scrofula syrup.
That's the hip hop
Lord.
show.
yeah.
Dr. Mixer on the ones and twos.
The world-renowned blood purifier for cancer, tumors, abscesses, ulcers, fever sores,
At least
goiter,
it's a syrup. The syrup
Yeah.
sounds better than Viper.
I love a
or
good
whatever.
cure-all.
and it cures piles, which is what they used to call hemorrhoids.
Oh God! Let's
I've
bring
got
that
gleats
back.
and I've got piles.
I've got piles coming out of me, bone.
I don't got two halfpennies to rub together, but I got gleats and I got piles and I got my pride.
I do think we should bring that back of making like diseases sound as awful as they are.
Yeah.
Instead of these
Piles.
clinical sounding things like, oh, hemorrhoids sounds like, oh, that's a clinical condition. Like piles is like,
Yeah.
no, you're suffering with this ugly, disgusting thing.
Yeah.
Preparation
They should
pile.
Yeah.
They should call them stink rocks.
Seralgene food of the brain, a safe cure for headache, neuralgia, and insomnia. Ching's worm lozenges. Those were supposed to treat parasitic worms. Turns out they were just mercury and killed quite a few kids in the mid-19th century.
You
They
gotta.
died without worms, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the worms can't live. As soon as you die, the worms die. So they
gotta
did
crack a few eggs to
technically-
make an omelet.
Yeah. Again, now this is the variety show. Dr. Bonker's celebrated Egyptian oil. A gargling oil for man and beast. So this is
Enjoy it with your dog.
Yeah, literally. For cramps in the stomach and bowels and cholera, take 20 drops in molasses every
That's so
half
many
hour.
drops.
Every half hour.
Holy shit.
And or for colic and cramps in horses, give 1 tablespoon in sweet oil. I was like, okay, I'd rather the sweet oil than molasses, but okay.
You say.
Make Man tablets. Actual copy from their ad in 1920.
That's like something Joe Rogan takes.
Oh, I know. This is
Make me a man.
Oh yeah. This is from 1920. Iron converts puny weaklings into husky men.
Husky.
This is where you want to do the voice of like, tired of getting sand thrown in your face?
Say that, fella.
Oh yeah, do
Tired
it.
of all the girls walking right by you? Wish you weren't so puny? Maybe try some of Dr. Man Milk's muscles jism.
They were forced to reformulate after the Food and Drug Act went into effect. The government fined them because the tablets were found to contain poison. So they were just arsenic. Dr. McKenzie's harmless arsenic complexion wafers.
Well, it says it in the name. It's harmless.
That's like those, asthma cigarettes.
Yeah. All the good parts of arsenic, but none of the killing power that you hate.
Dr. Clown's totally safe hand grenade.
And along similar lines, Terradermalax facial laxative.
What does that one do?
Makes your face shit.
Yeah. So it's they should it's what they would sell now. It's like Biore the pore cleaner. So it's supposed to flush out your pores, but the ad copy, again, 1922, is hilarious. Why, when a woman is 30, do her blushes no longer show? How does the skin grow dull and unlovely while the eyes are still clear and sparkling? Science has learned the reason, and glorious news, a painless, pleasant way to correct it in only 60 minutes. So you rub this cream all over your face and your face shits.
Okay.
Yeah. There was quite a few of those where it's like, hey, lady, are you 30? Life's over, right? Oh, but it doesn't have to be.
Well,
Bet you miss being young.
People died at like 42 back then, right?
In the 20s?
No. Well, the thing is,
This
like,
was the 17th century, right?
no, well, this one's the 20s.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, this is the 20s. So besides World War One, people are that's probably bringing the average down a little bit, but people are living a while.
But also the standards of beauty are changing because now people are being like exposed to films. They're being exposed to like photography and magazines and stuff. And
Oh,
so all
yeah.
of a sudden they're like, oh, I'm not beautiful. By the standards of my community, I'm fine. But but I'm not Jean Harlow beautiful.
Wow.
There's Anglo.
And it's made us insane ever since.
Oh,
Yeah, no. The once you have mass media into like a village,
Yeah.
that
Right.
village is fucked. I mean, like, it's like meth hitting a village. I mean, it's the same kind of.
I just like the name on this one, Anglo-American Heart Remedy. So because it only works on white people.
Sorry, Jews.
Sorry, Hebroids and Asiatics. This won't work on you.
Hebroids. Like steroids, like Jewish steroids. Oh, wow.
And then finally, and this is the most horrifying one, Dr. Velpo's magnetic love powders.
Okay.
Okay. So the love powders, they give you two.
Okay.
One is for you to eat, and then the other one is to somehow slip into the food or drink of someone you want to fuck.
Okay. So
And it magnetically attracts the two powders together, is what it's claiming. And so you
Very
make
Bill
So
Cosby.
this isn't roofies, is it? Yeah, I'm on the same page as Robert. This
I
sounds
mean-
sketch.
Oh, it is sketch. Yeah, this is the ad from 18.
But this is the first roofie I've heard of where you have to take something as well.
right, yeah. This is the ad. It's from 1855. These powders, properly administered, are warranted irrespective of age, circumstance, or personal appearance to win them the love of or unchanging affection of anyone they desire of the opposite sex. Only think of it. For $2, any enterprising young man, no matter if he's as poor as an editor or as ugly as a baboon, can, through
Poor
the...
as an editor.
Yes, an editor wrote that in.
That's exactly what happened. Or as ugly as a baboon, can, through instrumentality of these powders, make himself lord of the most charming lass of sweet 16 to be found within the limits of 4 counties.
Oh, so a minor. You can also do this to a minor.
Yeah. They are less suspicious when you bake this into their cakes
Wow.
or whatever.
Well, at this point, marrying a minor was semi-normal.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially if you were as poor as an editor. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
We all know about that, right, guys? Writer life.
yeah.
I know about being as poor as an editor. I'll tell you that shit.
I married up, man. I don't. I married. She makes the money. Ain't no one
You
coming
make
for
the
me.
tables.
I tricked her
I mean,
using magnetic juice.
Juice.
writing about tiger shirts hasn't been as lucrative as I thought it would be.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I had to give the tiger shirt back to the damn thrift store. But yeah, that's my goods from the week. Shout out to thequackdoctors.com. That fucking killed me reading all that
What
shit.
is it like being with you when you're just sitting at a computer? Like, are you exhausted after like, oh, I went down 3 Google holes in the last hour?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's
I would say Rivers, when he finds out a new subject, does want to become an expert on it, more or less.
like meth, for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of treats
It will get brought up. Yeah.
he treats stuff like a college research project.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
You opened up my my deep well of meth information that I got into probably during Breaking Bad, actually.
The history of meth.
Yeah, like why?
Did you want to open a meth museum? Was that something?
Yeah.
I got your medicine. I got your medicine. I got your medicine.
been talking about potions of old. Let's talk about potions of new. Y'all, it is time, ding, 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 for a heavyweight championship throwdown with the low energy folks. And this is a brand we all know and love. And I wanted to shout out Dr. Shani listening to us up there in Northern California. He got on the Discord, which you can join at linktree.com/thegoodspod, and said, hey, have y'all checked this out yet? And I said no. So
you would have seen street chess going down also if you're in the Discord.
Right. Get on that Discord. But I was over at Ralph's, and
But if you're on the free version, you can see that guy smoking crack.
I was over at Ralph's, and I found the brand new flavor of Robert. Tell them what we got today.
Alani.
That's right.
Alani Energy. This is cherry bomb flavor.
That's right.
Is this the Kim Kardashian one?
No. Well,
It's the same company.
Same company, yeah, that makes Kim Aid, but this is Alani-Nu. They got purchased last year for $1.8 billion by Celsius.
The art on the can is very Ed Hardy.
Oh, yeah.
Very
it's-
AI generated.
It's almost more Ed Hardy because there's also leopard print in the background, and it has all these just dumb graphics on it. And maybe it is AI created.
Oh,
it looks pretty shitty.
I mean, based on the ad copy, I would say probably high likelihood.
Here's the thing that I'm noticing now. There's a crossed matches. One's on fire, but it has red like it's not on fire, like the other one.
Sure, yeah.
It's not a blackened match head like it would be. It's still red like an unlit match.
Yeah, it's like the faces in the Will Smith video where like they have a smile and a frown and 3 eyes.
Yeah.
Like this isn't.
Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, holy shit. It actually has a color to it. Usually
It's brown like cola.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a cherry vanilla Coke
Oh.
situation, supposedly.
How much caffeine is in
200 mgs, classic for Alani-Nu. Here you go.
Thank you.
Sam.
Yeah, give me the big one.
Yeah. All right. Cheers,
Oh,
y'all.
it smells horrible. It smells like worse than Shasta.
Damn. I like that.
Yeah, it does taste good.
It's a little sickly sweet.
Yeah.
It's
It has
and as always, the medicinal taste
yeah.
comes in the aftertaste.
I was gonna
Right,
say
right.
it has the cherry medicine flavor.
yeah,
it tastes like diet cherry Coke.
the smell on
Which
it
I
is
love.
like what's the main drink?
Moxie.
Moxie. It's got a Moxie smell to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Doesn't have the Moxie taste, though. That is,
No, Moxie. Oof.
as advertised, that's one of the worst fucking sodas
that
ever
is-
made.
It doesn't have the same it's not enough like Coke or Pepsi
Yeah.
as far as it being cola.
It's like a diet Dr. Pepper with a chalky aftertaste.
It's
Yeah.
got more of a Dr. Pepper flavor
Yeah,
to it
it's
than Coke.
Yeah. It just tastes like diet soda.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I mean,
It does. It just tastes like diet soda is a pretty excellent description of it, to be honest.
Which I drink pretty regularly. So,
but
to
I
me-
do too, and it's like to me, it's a little worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a Coke Zero or even a fucking low-cal sugar-free Monster. you
Yeah.
know?
Coke Zeros they're coming back.
They just started, didn't they, a couple of years ago?
I don't know. They're bigger than Diet Cokes now.
Yeah, because it tastes better for sure.
Yeah. This is from their website. And this, to Sam's point about the can being AI, almost certainly this was somebody shot this out in 2 seconds with AI. Got the hots for flavor, bestie? Cherry Bomb Energy sets fire to your wildest desires. A daring twist of cherry, vanilla, and cola flavors. Each can fizzes with B vitamins and 200 milligrams of caffeine. It's zero sugar, all drama.
To be fair,
Wait, what?
This is what AI should be used for.
I know,
yes,
yeah.
I would feel so badly if somebody had to write this.
Yeah, like it's like this, like toothpaste cap factories, fucking abattoirs. Like this is what AI should be used for.
And this is just my opinion. I want actually a drama-free energy drink.
Oh, I know. And
Not what do they call it?
all drama. And
No, we don't want that.
All
We
drama.
want drama-free.
You know what? You know what actually is better for all drama? Whiskey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your parents having whiskey.
It fuels it.
Drama juice.
Yeah. This.
Get a Jack and Drama.
Okay.
Put them together. Sure. Yeah. And then the
You
last,
know what that's called? A Jack and drama? It's called a
my childhood.
No, that's called a trauma.
The last little part here, it says, zero sugar, all drama, and keeps the vibe stiletto high from spicy superset to Galentine's night out.
So this is women's energy. Well, we already talked about how this is marketed towards women generally, this company.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's from a female fitness influencer, of course, Katie Hearn, who is she's so beloved, she has an entire Reddit thread that's just people that hate her.
Sure.
That's how you know you've made it, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Her
Bring on the haters.
her husband spells his name differently now because he got arrested for domestic violence in Kentucky. And now they have billions of dollars. The funniest, we talked about this. This was back in episode 492. We talked about Alani-Nu, the founders. And the funniest thing that happened was their hate Reddit. I guess he posted a picture of himself smoking a weed pen on a cruise ship, and the Redditors called the cruise ship at sea and snitched him out. And now he's banned from Carnival Cruises for smoking weed on their ship.
Oh,
Man,
no.
fuck snitches, though. fuck a snitch.
Reddit's all snitching, and I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Man, what would
love it.
Carnival Cruises do, though, if all the white trash went, like, out? What if Carnival Cruises leaned into, like, the white trash aesthetic? Like, they had, like, broken bottle fights every night? Like,
Well, the thing is, they
Cockfights.
try to avoid that aesthetic because that's what it actually is.
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah,
know?
You try to class it up. You get thrown overboard if you lose the knife fight. Circle of hell.
Like, guess somebody's weight. Like carnival stuff.
That's true, yeah.
Actual carnival stuff.
What are we giving that? Is that all drama or is that relatively
I did
chill?
not like that.
I
Did not-
detect zero drama in that.
Yeah. I don't know. We might.
I don't... all my desires aren't coming true.
That's true.
I mean, I would probably never drink this again.
No.
If I'm being completely honest. If I had any other choice of flavor, I'd probably do that instead.
Yeah.
It being closer to Coke than any of the other disgusting energy drinks makes me put it a little higher.
Yeah.
So I'll give it like a 3.5.
Were you here for? You were here for Jolt Cola. We did that one.
Yeah.
That's the best of the cola flavored.
I was almost
energy drinks.
jumping through my phone listening to that because I remember Jolt Cola coming out.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, like I was there, like, and we were all like, I think we were like 15, and we were like, "Do you hear about this cola's coming out? It's all this like sugar and we're gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be awesome."
You drink 3, you can touch God's beard.
Yeah, and I was just like, it never occurred to any of us, like, we could talk to the seniors in high school and get drugs.
Or just drink more Coca-Cola.
Yeah, no.
Just increase your dosage of regular cola that's already out there.
If this was around, if there was a can of this around and it was cold and there was nothing else, I would drink it.
Yeah.
Okay, like I
That's
wouldn't have
where
a
I'm
problem, and I think I've had things here where that is not the case.
No.
So I'll go with Carter. 3.5.
3.5
to me.
That's honestly that's about where I'm at too. Because I would drink it again, but it's not my first choice.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm dogging this shit. I don't know
Yeah.
whether to give it a 1.5 or a 2, but I'm really not happy with this.
No.
No, not at all. Because it tastes like a bootleg cola with medicine cherry flavor. If I'm being realistic here and not wanting to give it props, because also the AI can makes me hate it worse.
Yeah.
I've
That's
been
like
staring. I've been staring at the can here for several minutes, and I keep just finding a new
Sam,
thing.
you seem
I don't
more
like
offended by this than the rest of us. Like,
Yeah.
you really seem like to be taking this more
I
personally.
mean, there's a graphic designer out there smoking meth and playing chess against a guy on the street right now.
Well, the thing that fucks me up is I actually love a cherry Coke flavor.
Yeah.
So having a bad version where both the cherry and the cola miss, very disappointing.
It
to me.
is sort of like a cherry Coke just off. That like
Yeah.
5% that makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, actually I'm going to give it a 1.5. Knock the half point for the fucking can, which is
right.
terrible. Hopefully we can get a picture of the can up.
Oh yeah. There'll be one in the clip on the YouTube.
It's
They're
just
probably
like
watching.
like all bad eye. It's just like thoroughly underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's like this fucking look at this piece of shit. It's just like ugh.
Yeah.
Everything is just becoming ugh.
Underwhelming to where I'm disgusted by just the idea of this existing.
Shout out to Dr. Shawnee. Thank you for the recommendation.
If you are a mediocre human, we've found your beverage.
Or if you're just at Ralph's and there's nothing else on the shelf. All of the
Yeah, if the apocalypse has happened and there are literally no other beverages, it's okay.
yeah,
It's just fine.
go
If
all drama.
in a post-apocalyptic hellscape, you're trying to inject a little drama into your Galentine's Day. You might want to drink some of
I
this
mean,
shit.
the apocalypse is all drama if you think about it.
Say, fella, did the nuclear bomb drop?
Well, I just realized you're definitely, if you're all drama, you're definitely going to Galentine's Day because you ain't got no man. If you're all
Ooh,
drama,
shit,
you
he
ain't
said
got
it.
no man.
He
You're going
said
to
it.
Galentine's Day.
Friendsgiving for you.
There used to be a hotel in Hollywood near Hollywood Toy and Costume called the Chesterfield. And it was like a residential hotel, you could tell
God.
this is from back in the day.
It's like where the Blues Brothers
There'd
live.
be like a 70-year-old guy out smoking all the time.
You
And
got my
so
cheese whiz, boy?
Whenever I'd walk by there, I'd be like, "Say, fellow, in town, want to stay at a nice place? Try the Chesterfield." That voice to me is like I can do that for days.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Say, young fella, life got you down.
like did your wife throw you out? Does it look like things are heading for a divorce? The Chesterfield, located near Hollywood Boulevard. Got a serious meth habit going? The Chesterfield.
Look like life's giving you quite the rap on the chin there, fella.
Did you kill an old woman and you're covered in blood? Come on in. No one will look
Chesterfield,
twice.
we won't judge you.
Yeah, yeah.
Has the old lady been getting a little too lippy with you lately?
Did Diane Feinstein disclose your shoe size and print found at the scene of your crime?
You don't want to hurt her. You just want to scare her a little bit. Horrifying domestic abuse.
Yeah, yeah.
Hide out at the Chesterfield.
Now get the magnetic love powder into her and let it rip.
Just a little bit. Not too much.
All the dames in the 4-county region.
That's right. Too much will make her shit.
Put it in a pound cake. Oh, God.
That's the stuff. Now you're ready to be loved. Wait a minute, Jimmy. May want to fix that tie.
Having horrible flashbacks to getting gassed at the Somme? Come stay at the Chesterfield.
Having flashbacks when you were fighting the Kaiser overseas?
Have you got piles and gleats? You will now. We've got them on the sheets.
Say, fella, you can't sit down from all those gleats.
Gleats on the sheets. We guarantee it. We leave a mint and gleats on every sheet. Hello.
That's just how people talked in the 20s.
Oh, yeah.
I want a divorce. You hear me?
That voice is that, like, you know, whatever they call it, like the mid-Atlantic accent.
The transatlantic accent. Yeah.
Completely fabricated for movies.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
literally no one ever talked like that.
It was the best, man. Cary Grant being like, my God. Look at
Yeah. It's because Americans felt like, you know, less, you know, superior
Cultured.
to, less cultured than English actors. They're like, we got to get an accent that everyone can understand. So they,
Yeah.
Well, also one that wasn't regional.
Yeah,
They,
that
I mean,
too.
they did genuinely need like sort of the version of the London accent of like everybody knows what this is.
Yeah,
It's everything and nothing at the same time.
that's before they discovered Omaha, which is apparently the most neutral accent in America.
Omaha.
Omaha, Nebraska. Yeah. If you're from there, it
Home of cursive.
sounds like you're from nowhere. Yeah. It's true.
Omaha. When you're here, you're nowhere.
You're nowhere. Yeah.
My God, you sound like you're from nowhere.
Jericho, just out and outrageous.
Cherry Coca-Cola.
Check it out and find out. Taste is what it's all about. Outrageously smooth, outrageously light. Cherry makes it wild, Coca-Cola makes it right. New Jericho, outrageous. New Jericho.
Outrageous.
Y'all, we lost a giant last week. Scott Adams passed away at the age of 58 or 68, creator of Dilbert. And we all have Dilbert cartoons that we just cherish, right? Do you love Dilbert as much as everybody? We're just weeping over the creator of Dilbert.
When I was a kid and we had no options for entertainment other than what was like fed to us, like, you know, Sunday comics.
Yeah, yeah.
I would read Dilbert.
Yeah.
And I would laugh. But I would also read Family Circus
See,
and laugh. And that comic sucks.
I was a Hagar the Horrible guy. That was
and that
my
one's
go-to.
bad too.
Beetle Bailey.
If you go look back, they're all terrible.
Oh yeah, well there's
Calvin and Hobbes.
I mean,
That's
Calvin Hobbes,
that's one of the better ones.
Yeah, well they're working in volume. They got to shit out like
Well-
7 of those a week.
It used to make me laugh because it would remind me of my time working in cubicles and stuff when I was 8.
With your little tie that flips up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And my boss had like 2 pieces of like celery hanging out of his head. I remember.
It made me think that's what adults go through.
Yeah. I was like, boy, ennui. I remember
yeah.
there was like a Dilbert computer game.
Oh yeah.
And there was a
you remember
TV
that?
show.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mention both because they're both fucked up.
The computer game. God, I want to know what you came up with that because I remember playing it a lot.
Scott Adams died of prostate cancer last week at his home in Pleasanton, California. Rose to fame in the early 90s with his comic strip Dilbert, satirizing white-collar culture based on his own experiences working in offices. And in his early years, Adams went to a hypnotism school.
Sorry?
He went to a hypnotism school.
That's a thing?
Yeah. So he went to the wizarding world of hypnotism in the Bay Area.
Oh, okay.
And he said there was like 8 or
Big
10
campus.
I would have assumed Florida, but okay.
Oh no, he's California through and through, which I think adds to like the weirdness that his tale takes. It's this kind of funk that you only get from out here. If he was from anywhere else, it wouldn't have gone.
Is he from the Bay Area?
Yeah. He's from like Pleasanton.
So is he like one of those like responses to the hippie culture, like where he became weirder? He became like arch against hippie culture and weirder.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh, absolutely.
That is classic boomer.
Yeah. Like,
Oh yeah. But he went to hypnotism school, and he would not hesitate to tell you this. If you've been following Scott Adams on Twitter, which I have been, kind of just low-level hate following him for about 10 years now, ever since, he started to crack and go a little crazy. But he would mention this fact a lot, that he was a master hypnotist.
There's a Dilbert calendar in here.
But he also went to Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People training courses, called those life-changing as well. So he considered himself a hypnotist, but also he was one of those people that before they called it, The Secret, it was,
So he was a leaf on a wind pretending to have a personality.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But he believed in the power of persuasion, and he specifically thought that he willed Dilbert to become the multi-million-dollar franchise that it was by influencing the public with his magic powers. And at its height, Dilbert was syndicated in 2,000 newspapers across 65 countries and spawned a number of books as well as the video game, which came out in 1999. But in 97, he bought a $1.5 million mansion, and I do mean mansion, and it's crazy that for $1.5 million in Danville, California, which is South Bay up near San Francisco, he has a giant fuck-off house in Danville, and
I'm sure.
And he had installed in his backyard a swimming pool that is shaped like Dilbert.
Oh, God. Oh, dear Lord.
And unfortunately,
That is rather on the nose.
I found it on the satellite for Google Maps, and whoever owns the house now has changed it. But you can go back in the time machine and watch the pool change back into Dilbert. It's fucking great. But so as far as the video game
2
goes,
jacuzzis for his glasses.
no, it's just the outline of his head, but no eyes. But apparently he did have like some sort of like castle turret with 2 windows side by side that are supposed to be his eyes, something like that. I couldn't see that from the Google satellite.
I feel like he missed his window. Like now would be a good time for him to be successful.
if only papers hadn't died.
Because this is the age of unearned success.
Oh my
This
God!
is the time to like be that person and let it drive you insane. Like he missed that period, of being a Kardashian or some horse shit like that, where it's like, oh, you're a success for no good earthly reason, and you think it's makes you a god.
Oh yeah,
And it makes everyone else feel insane too, because we're like, we have no justifiable reason to worship this person.
Right.
So in 1999, Adams started Scott Adams Food Incorporated, which made vegetarian microwave burritos called the Dilburrito.
Oh dear Lord!
I think I got the Dilburrito.
So that's where the video game was released at the exact same time as the Dilburrito and the Dilbert TV series.
I think I threw away the burrito so I could play the video game.
Yeah, it came with the burrito.
That's right. That's right. This came with the Dilbert. The Dilburrito came with the Dilbert game, and Chex had Chex Quest.
Yes.
I love
I love
Chex
Chex Quest. That was
Yeah. 'Cause it
great.
It was just Doom.
It's just a reskin Doom. Yeah. So the Dilburrito was sold through health food stores. Adams said he aimed to create a healthy food product that also had mass appeal, a concept he called the blue jeans of food.
I'm a thinker. People don't understand. I'm a thinker. I'm an idea man. Like he's the kind of guy who, like in the '90s, would be walking around with like a micro tape player.
Yeah.
like constantly
Oh.
recording. I got an idea.
He was walking around in the 90s, and I bet he had one.
Apple pie of ventriloquists.
Well, also, reminds me of the meat juice that we just talked about. This is a supplement because everything that I read of people who remembered eating the Dilburrito, everyone talked about one thing that I'm going to mention, but also how just flavorless it was. Like they're like, it's amazing. This doesn't taste like anything. But
Much like the comic strip.
Yeah, exactly. The product failed to catch on, leading Adams several years and several $1 million later to sell off his intellectual property and exit the business. Adams himself later said, quote, "The mineral fortification in the Dilburrito was hard to disguise, and because of the veggie and legume content, 3 bites into the Dilburrito made you fart so hard your intestines formed a tail." So, very much like the Beyond Burger of today, this would apparently just give you, painful wind.
Glad I didn't eat it.
Now I kind of want one.
I mean,
now I feel like there's a dare in there somewhere.
I know, right?
The owner is himself that'll give you a pink sock from farting so much.
And by the way, Dilbert is the kind of comic strip that's like, you go, huh? It's funny.
That's all of
Like,
them, though.
but like you would never laugh out loud at
Right.
Dilbert. That the genius, like
That's like Far Side, and that's it.
I mean,
as long as
it's just-
comics, though.
Yeah.
it's infuriating just because we know so many fucking funny people.
Right.
Where it's like, that's infuriating that this guy made an empire
Oh, yeah.
based on like very adequate drawings of very mediocre jokes.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to be psychotically motivated. That's the thing.
He's got the power of persuasion. That's his thing. He put a spell over everybody. At least, that was kind of his belief. So the same year as the Dilburrito, the Dilbert animated sitcom premiered on UPN.
Dilbert is coming to a cubicle near you.
After I take over the world, I'll put everyone in little boxes with labels.
That's impossible. No one would accept that type of humiliation. Now get out of my cubicle.
You mean your box?
Cubicle.
Box.
Cubicle.
Box.
Cubicle.
Box.
Cubicle.
The countdown to Primetime's most talked about new animated series has begun. Dilbert is coming to a cubicle near you.
Box.
Premieres Monday, January 25th, only on UPN.
And the show ran for 2 seasons and featured the voices of Daniel Stern as Dilbert,
Sure.
Chris Elliott, Larry Miller, and Kathy Griffin.
Wow.
So that was the stacked lineup there for 1999, especially.
Is Larry Miller still alive?
Yeah, he's got a podcast. Yeah,
He's fantastic.
Does he still?
that's great.
I believe so. Yeah.
I know he had one years ago, and then he suffered some medical issue. and
Oh, does
stopped-
that-
Pretty old.
He's
yeah.
not young, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, he suffered some medical issue and stopped doing the podcast for a while.
Oh,
he may
did he?
have it again.
Let's
yeah.
see. I haven't. I used to listen when I was delivering pizzas in Alabama, so it's been about
Yeah.
12, 13 years. So, but years later, so the show ran for 2 seasons, which is respectable. But years later, Adams and he really, like
putting up Duckman numbers.
I know, right? They used to rerun it on Adult Swim too. I remember,
Yeah. It was
so like
Dilbert,
Me too.
Duckman, and fucking the critic.
yeah, I don't think anybody hated the show. It just didn't, UPN. Most people didn't watch UPN.
I think that's what we're saying. It's like it's just so milquetoast. No one really has an opinion about
Right.
Dilbert.
Well, and it's the flaw of thinking that something that is basically like one joke per day.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's 3 panels making one joke.
Yeah.
That you can tease that out into 22 minutes.
Yeah.
That never worked.
Well,
You got me thinking about stand-up now.
Yeah.
People post these short clips.
Yeah.
The people who watch the short clips, they don't want to go out and see a comedy show. They
Right.
just want to watch the short clips on their phone.
Right.
yeah.
Someone the other day was ragging on the when comics post like the pic, like the still of themselves,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
the text over it.
That's the new thing. Instagram loves to push a carousel right now, guys. Remember that.
By the way, that was Raj Desai who taught me that. Like, I had never really thought much about that, but Raj Desai once said 20 minutes of me would be probably about the max. And he really made me understand, like, time, there's stuff that doesn't tease out much longer than a certain amount.
Yeah.
And there's certainly people who don't, like, there are people who get 1 hour specials where it's like, an hour of you
It's too much.
is intolerable.
Yeah.
Like, you were great at 15 minutes. But
Right.
and there was the big mistake that I lived through definitely was Saturday Night Live films where it was like, that was a sketch. And it was a sketch because it was 4 minutes worth of shit.
Yeah.
And you teased it out to 90 minutes, and I kept going to see it until I stopped.
Yeah.
You
Until
don't
I
like
realized-
the Pat movie?
I've never actually seen it.
Oh, Ween's in it.
Yeah, Ween's in the Pat movie.
It's Pat is kind of like so bad it's good kind of thing.
Yeah.
Isn't that the end of that, like...
I would say like Ladies Man is probably the end of that.
Yeah.
Like
technically MacGruber would be
yeah, or like a Night at the Roxbury.
Pop Star goes,
Yeah.
goes into the
Well, Pop
into the
Stars.
2000s.
Yeah, Pop Stars just like Lonely Island. Shit.
Well, Lonely Island is SNL at that point.
yeah, that's true. Pop Stars is great. though.
Anything that has Lorne Michaels' name on it
Right.
counts as an SNL movie. in
Yeah.
my eyes.
Yeah, but I would say if we're counting Pop Star and MacGruber as the last two SNL films, fucking go out with a bang. Those are two of the best.
And Ladies
yeah.
Man, I like that one.
Ladies Man is hilarious. Greco-Roman wrestling, hilarious scene.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Well, so like I said, the show runs for 2 seasons, but years later, Scott Adams gets on Twitter, which is his downfall, and he said, "Quote: I lost my TV show for being white." When UPN decided it would focus on an African American audience. That was the third job I lost for being white. The other two were in corporate America. So this is when I became aware of him, was whenever he got on Twitter and it was like, to your point, Dilbert, a thing no one on earth thinks about with any part of their brain at any time. All of a sudden you're like, he's ubiquitous. Everybody's aware of Dilbert, but everybody just kind of went, Dilbert guy's weird. Okay, what's this?
It's like when Earthworm Jim guy went weird. I was like, really?
But that's even more respected than Dilbert, because I at least remember how hard that game was to play on Sega Genesis. I don't remember shit about Dilbert except Dogbert.
Yeah.
if he hadn't done that, if he hadn't taken that weird right turn, nobody would remember.
No,
Like, I would have... Dilbert would have fallen out of my head.
It would be a fond memory to most.
Yeah,
Not like a great fond memory, but like, oh yeah, I used to read that as well.
yeah.
yeah,
That's all right.
like he would straighten his tie out if he had sex. Do you know that?
No.
I do that too.
It was a way to, because the audience was like, oh, is he ever gonna fuck that office girl? And apparently Scott Adams was like, if Dilbert's tie is straight, he fucked the night before. And so that's how he communicated to the audience that Dilbert had been banging the girl in the office.
There is no way anybody I know wanted to go that deep on... Like, what are the Easter eggs in Dilbert?
Dilbert eggs, please. So, in his later years, Scott Adams became famous as a crank of the highest order with his controversial comments about race, gender, and other topics, leading to Dilbert's widespread cancellation amongst most newspapers in 2023. So, just a bit of a...
Oh, wait, it was still going?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It was still going. Oh, and then keep in mind, everything I'm about to say up until the big thing in 2023, all of this was just public. It was just out there, and it just kept rolling. So,
Well, I'll say this too. Dilbert was such a middling property that it's not like fucking like if it was super successful like Harry Potter is and he was making transphobic comments, then it would still be carried and shit. There was just like these corporations aren't benevolent for dropping him.
My suspicion about Dilbert, because I remember they had like the Dilbert a day calendar, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all that stuff. My suspicion about it is no one ever bought it for themselves. They bought it for like
it's a thoughtless gift.
The corporate drones in their family, like, oh, your life sucks and you're gonna work in an
Hope
office.
you don't kill yourself, Dad.
Here's office thing. You
Right.
know, like I know nothing about you. I have to get a present on my way from the drugstore. Oh, you work in an office, Dilbert. But yeah, so like I said, he got on Twitter. 2005, the precursor to Twitter, he launched his blog, which is a fascinating study of a man slowly going insane. So this is some good stuff from the Dilbert blog.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of Bobby Fischer.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like to me when he and I heard about this like 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
And he had taken this weird turn. People were like, did you hear about the Dilbert fucking guy?
The Dilbert guy's
and I was
insane now.
It's like, it sounds like Bobby Fischer. Like, it just sort of- a guy I hadn't heard from in years turns up, and it's like
that everyone's aware of. You're
he's
like,
a libertarian Nazi.
Oh yeah,
it's interesting.
Some would say the Bobby Fischer of workplace cartoons.
This is from his blog. The reality is that women are treated differently by society for exactly the same reason that children and the mentally handicapped are treated differently.
Oh, dear Lord.
It's just easier that way for everyone. You don't argue with a 4-year-old about why you shouldn't eat candy for dinner, and you don't punch a mentally handicapped person, even if he punches you first. And you don't argue with a woman when she tells you that she's only making 80 cents for your dollar. So that was just out there.
Was he married?
No, not at the time. Not at the time. But he did get married a year later. He married his wife, Shelley Miles, aboard a yacht called the Galaxy Commodore. And that same year, he became a Holocaust denier. So, woo! In November 2015, he lamented how sex was not a guaranteed reward for being nice to women. Quote, and this is so fucking insane.
So, wow. He's a married incel. Well done.
Twice married.
Okay.
Quote, men like hugging women better than they like killing. But if you're going to take away my access to hugging, I will probably start killing just to feel something. I'm designed that way. I'm a normal boy, and I make no apologies for it.
Oh, dear Lord. Again, I think he's born out of time.
I mean,
yeah, seriously.
He's not that. I mean, he's old.
He'd have a cabinet position right now if he was J.D. Vance's age.
No, but like this is like incel stuff. Like it's stuff that if he was saying this at 30 in this world right now, we'd be like, oh, you're part of that group of people.
Yeah, he's like a Nick Fuentes kind of guy.
Sure.
Well, he became that.
Oh, yeah.
He did at the end of his life. This kept going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In 2010, threads about Dilbert on Reddit and the website Metafilter started to follow a strange pattern when a user named Planned Chaos kept showing up to praise Adams and defend him from any criticism, referring to Adams as, quote, a certified genius, and saying, lots of haters here. I hate Adams for his success too. And asking, is it Adams' enormous success at self-promotion that makes you jealous and angry?
Oh.
Everybody figured out immediately that it was Scott, and every reply from then on was just people making fun of him. Eventually, Adams triumphantly revealed his brilliant deceit, saying, quote, there's no sheriff on the internet. It's like the Wild West out here. So for the past 10 years or so, I've handled things in the masked vigilante style. Whenever the economic stakes are high, there's a rumor that needs managing.
So he's a bot. He's a troll bot, but human.
He's his own John Barron.
He's his own Batman. Yes, exactly. He is.
I'll come to my rescue.
Yeah. In 2016, he said that he had temporarily endorsed Hillary Clinton out of fear for his own life, saying that he had received direct and indirect death threats. Ultimately, though, he said that Hillary Clinton's win would lower the status of men, and he would later claim that Trump would win because he was the greatest persuader in the history of languages. And you can believe him because he went to hypnotism school, so he knows.
I remember in the Dilbert game, one was like you like throwing burritos.
Yeah,
into
what
people's
was the
mouth.
game?
It was like a bunch of mini games, and one was like you were like throwing donuts at people, and then you were like throwing papers to go through like shredders and shit.
You eat the dill burrito and you fart. It makes you shoot really fast across the screen.
The burrito is like the super power up where you go like really fast if you drink it. Yeah.
You say something nice to the girl in the office and she has to have sex with you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure to me.
Was it like 3D?
It's a weird game.
You have to hug a lady or you just start going on a fucking kill rampage.
It's like a 2D sort of shit. What's the game where you make a shit ton of pizzas? That's like the
is that Pizza Boy? Is that what it's called?
I think it's kind of like that.
Or no, I'm thinking of Paper Boy. What the hell is?
It's more assembling the pizzas. I know what he's talking about.
It's Dilbert's Office Games or some shit is what it was called.
Techno Raiders.
Techno Raiders. That's it.
Wow. Adams co-founded the service's WinHub, which has been described by Gizmodo as, quote, similar to Cameo, except instead of pre-recorded messages from movie stars, it offers live chats with a range of subject matter experts. In 2019, there was a mass shooting at the Gilroy Garlic Festival in California. During that shooting, Adams posted a tweet that while the shooting is happening, telling witnesses to, quote, download the WinHub app and set your price to take calls.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, like, there's still people dying, and he's just like, you know what you should do? You should make some money off when CNN wants to talk to you about this.
Oh, dear Lord.
And it was based on crypto as well. In 2020... this is fun.
I like the way crypto has become the catch-all of, like, if there's an asshole in the world, crypto will come into the story at some point.
Oh, yeah.
It's become like a guaranteed.
Yeah, it's similar to the Confederate flag where you're like, if you see it, you just know this person sucks.
Right.
You know?
My coworker tried to sell me on NFTs the other day.
What the fuck? It's 2026.
And then it turned out he made NFTs. I think he was trying to get me to buy one of his NFTs.
That's like saying, like, I make friendship bracelets. Like, it's the same thing. Like, you should buy one for $100.
Right.
Because you unfortunately know me.
So this Dilbert game is just like a fancy version of elevator action.
That's right, yeah. And you try to get more gadgets to zap coworkers you don't want to talk to.
It looks incredibly boring, but in a free burrito game, pretty good.
Yeah. I think it's the value that really got me.
Yeah, definitely.
In 2020, Adams predicted that Trump would win the election and Biden would attempt a coup. When Biden won the election and Trump attempted a coup, Adams said the media was to blame. So he was kind of right, just, the other way around. And after the 2022 Highland Park 4th of July parade shooting, Adams opined that society leaves parents of troubled teens with only two options: to either watch people die or murder your own son.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I like that idea.
So even though he'd been a shithead very publicly for nearly 20 years, in 2023, people actually noticed when Adams said black people were a hate group and white people should get the hell away from them. So that's what did it.
Yeah.
When he was just like, all black people
aren't paying attention to me anymore.
Yeah,
What do
pretty much.
I just got to say something just completely unabashedly racist, and then
Oh, yeah. And as if,
Dilbert money will start rolling in again.
I mean, the Dilbert period of his life where he actually had some success.
Yeah.
That's the exception to the rule. Like, by any metric, this guy should not. He just would have been a normal incel.
Yeah.
Sitting at, but he happened to hit on one thing.
Right. Well, and he was an office worker, too. That's what
Right.
Dilbert's based on, was his own experience working in offices. So, like, imagine just Dilbert didn't happen. He would still be stuck in an office, and he probably would have
And he'd be the guy fucking everybody
he would have
hates.
shot the office up by now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, based on some of the stuff where he's like, I need hugs or I start stabbing. Like, that guy, gotta watch that guy.
yeah.
But instead, he's in his little cocoon in the Bay Area where people are like, oh, yeah, he's chill, man. He's a fucking crank, but whatever, Yeah. So
the incel thing, I think it's like it seems to hit so I mean, like there's clear precursors to why this guy ended up this way, but it just
Sure.
seems like the creator of Dilbert couldn't be a more random, like pull a celebrity out of a hat kind of guy.
well, he took a bunch of, ironically, he took a bunch of how to win friends and influence people classes and then did the exact opposite by the end of his life. It's like just fucking lose all friends and isolate yourself completely. So last year, he announced on his daily podcast, Real Coffee, with Scott Adams, which is a great name for a show, that his cancer had spread to his bones, and unfortunately, ivermectin had not worked.
Oh, did he really say that?
Yeah. He tried to treat himself. So, it is one of those things, like, shout out to him because he actually did do the Steve Jobs thing. If he was so Bay Area hippie stupid that he was just like, I could just take, homeopathic remedies, man. That'll fix it. It was prostate cancer, too, which is like, one of the more treatable ones if you catch it early.
If you catch it early.
Yeah. And he spent a year and a half just eating Dr. Rock's magic horseworm.
I love the way, like, all of a sudden people are like, the man tries to treat you with medicine.
Right, yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Like,
They make money off that medicine.
all these people making money off of medicine that they spent a lot of money researching and developing.
It's the only time they start hating capitalism.
Right.
It's like just because our healthcare system is broken doesn't mean you don't need medicine to live.
So, Scott Adams, Dilberito creator, dead at 68. It's
Dilbert
weird.
Techno Raiders.
He is a bad guy, and he is a racist, but he's also so strange that I'm like, cranks aren't this weird now. They're just very direct, and they just follow party
I feel
lines.
like everyone's this fucking insane now.
That's the thing is, I think that's what I was trying to say. It's like, I think this has become mainstreamed in a way. Like,
Yeah.
being like a racist, homophobic, like
Right.
misogynist is pretty normal. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's the president.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I mean, everyone knows at least like 2 people in their extended family who's like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. In 2022, he added the first black character to Dilbert, and his name was Dave, and he was like the DEI guy in the office, and he in the storyline
Topical.
identified as white and gay, but he wasn't really. That was the joke. Get it?
Oh dear Lord.
So anyway,
Classic Dilbert.
Scott Adams, the guy no one thought about before and continues to not think about, is dead.
Okay.
We're thinking about him.
We're thinking
keeping the
about him.
legacy alive.
I got to tell you, when this episode's done, Sam, it's never coming back in the head.
I mean, hey,
Say it ain't so.
I don't know what I'm gonna do looking at X and
I will think more about Kathy. Yeah.
y'all, we have time for just one more segment, and of course, we are sitting here in the middle of winter. There's certain places around the country that are staring down the barrel of 2 feet of snow coming up this weekend at the time of this recording. So I figured, what better time than to get into our jam of the week? Oh yeah, folks, it's Mungo Jerry, the king of the skiffle, with his song "In the Summertime."
Is this the only skiffle song ever to make like the top 40 in America?
I think so. The Beatles were a skiffle band for 2 months, and then they were like, "Hey,
I
let's."
thought everybody was a skiffle band in England.
Everybody in England was a skiffle band until
okay.
they could afford instruments.
Like I thought Led Zeppelin was a skiffle band at one point.
Right, yeah, until they could afford, amps and stuff.
Because he was out with all the other skiffle groups, you know?
Just playing to skiffle. But yeah, as you can see, and I'll put a picture of this up on the screen for our Patreon listeners to see. Mungo Jerry has maybe the most incredible facial hair arrangement of any rock star of his era.
Yeah, it's a helmet. It's truly a helmet.
It's a gladiator's helmet because he's got the white guy fro and then the side mutton chops. They're the thickest fucking mutton chops.
Reminds me of Andre the Giant.
Yes.
Almost.
Someone in the comments said it looked like Andre the Giant's mini-me. And I was like,
It looks like he has a werewolf illness.
yes, lycanthropy.
But like he shaved very quickly his face for the picture.
Right.
And like the moment they took the picture, it was growing in immediately.
Oh yeah, and in this video, by the way, he's wearing like a net like tank top. It's pretty incredible, and his teeth are so fucked up. And there was a lot of people just being like, "Look at his awful fucking teeth, mate." And I was just like,
They don't
leave him
say
alone.
that. They think that's normal.
No, it was a lot of people being really mean about the way
yeah,
he
but
looked.
they're not English.
I mean, they were spelling things.
What's wrong with his teeth, Dad?
They were putting U's where they didn't need to be, Sam. So this is, of course, Mungo Jerry from his record Electronically Tested from 1971, although the single came out in 1970. This song has 251 million views, 64,322 comments, and I read every goddamn last one of them.
Jesus Christ.
So now,
Rivers.
let us dive down into the
It's mental
skiffle
illness, it truly is.
skiffle tinted comment section and see what the people have to say about In the Summertime. First up, Jake Gyllenhaal from 5 years ago.
I wonder if that's really him and he's just taking a little part of it to throw people off.
It's his Scott Adams Spirited Chaos or whatever.
Not Jake Gyllenhaal.
So from 5 years ago, this is the music we used while me and my homies were doing some weird shit. Like,
In the summertime.
please tell me more.
Jake Gyllenhaal, if you want to come on Goods from the Woods, please.
Dying to
DM.
know.
Got a platform for you.
He's
buddy.
got a backstory we need to know.
In fact, if anyone I've ever featured on this hears this and wants to come on the show, please shoot me a message. I would love to have you on just to know the circumstances.
well, that's usually drunk and divorce, but Jake Gyllenhaal sounds like there's a more Byzantine story to
That's
be had.
true. That's true.
There's a tale behind this.
Dominic Provenzano from 2 days ago. They play this song all the time at my job, like every day. It is actually driving me insane.
We got a retail worker
They
here.
play this at a hospital.
Yeah. It's the Margaritaville Hospital.
We're losing him in the summertime where the weather is fine.
Wasted away again.
I had to be to Margaritaville, by the way, during a Christmas break once. I was there for like 4 days. It's 5 Christmas songs they played over and over. And you could not get away from it. And I thought I was going to kill myself.
Christmas music is the worst type of music.
But particularly tropical.
bad, yeah.
Was it just Christmas on the beach of Waikiki and shit like that?
No, it was all like the recent stuff. Like I blocked it out, but
Mariah
like it's all
Carey.
like it's like Mariah Carey. And shit
Okay.
like that.
I'm going to read the comment and then I'm going to read the username. But this is from 7 years ago. When I was little, I used to say this song is exactly what I do when I grow up. And now I have no wife. And that was written by Mary Took the Kids. Yay! I just want to see. It's a shame.
You gotta find all the other things he's been commenting.
Well,
on.
that was the only.
Yay!
That was the only comments on Mungo Jerry, and it's a shame that you can't click on someone's profile and then see all the
Yeah.
comments they've left on everything. Because I would love to see Mary Took the Kids Yay's, interpretation of Black Dog by Led Zeppelin, or perhaps
I'm guessing it's similar.
California Love by Tupac,
I'm
regardless of
guessing
genre.
this was a theme going on at this
Yeah.
period of his life.
Or Stay Together for the Kids by Blink-182.
Mr. Guitar Phenomenon from 14 years ago. My wife left me for another man. she got the house. And my car was towed today. But when I arrived to see that my car was being towed away, I just smiled and danced down the street singing this song. I was like, oh, you must have listened to this song too many times and made you insane.
The guy's got a jaunty disposition on life.
Emma,
I'm sure to the tow truck driver it looked like, oh, he just broke. His head just broke.
you've seen it once, you've seen it a million times.
Yeah.
Every time I take their
That's
cars
why I
away.
keep a piece on me.
Just in case they go feral and try to get at my neck. Emma Gilda Grace Cohen 1 month ago. A bag of weed? Ha! I knew it. Bunch of potheads just like me. I'm 70 and I love this song. It'll be a cold day in hell before I stop rocking and a rolling and a dancing too.
Hell yeah.
So that
You know I'm old and I smoke weed.
I do love that.
weed.
They think just because I'm old, I can't smoke. You've been smoking weed longer than all of us. I believe it.
Oh, man. Brad Coulter 1 month ago. That's fucking beautiful. Beautiful voice. If that wasn't bad enough, king of lamb chops.
Roasted.
Yeah, he's got it all, bitch. They saying otherwise, but I reckon no one beats his sideburns. Fucking no one, bitch.
I mean,
No one's fighting you, Brad.
Once you see the picture,
Brad.
you really can't argue.
No,
He's
absolutely
just
not.
keeping it real.
It's him and Martin Van Buren. That's it. That's the only two people in the contest, and only because he won the presidency and created the Democratic Party.
That was a voice to text while drunk.
No one,
bitch.
I'm guessing Brad had some weird standards by which he judges human beings. Like, check out that facial hair. Oh, that guy has nice shoes.
Paul Hopkins 8 months ago, and this is what I love about the comments because you can find personal tales.
I love like when people just put their name.
Oh, yeah. He says, I worked for this idiot singing this song in Bournemouth. He would shout at his neighbors, quote, I can cut these hedges and throw them in your garden. There's nothing you can do about it, in an aggressive tone. Really temperamental. I think he's got ADHD too. He was unable to focus on any one thing for longer than a blink of an eye. Probably his wife puts up with it just for the money. I don't know. He was friendly and offered a sandwich and whatnot, though. Overall, I think getting lucky with this one great song just went to his head and he turned into a dick.
Real Scott Adams type.
Yeah. But Mungo Jerry, who would have thought?
He lost his job for being white.
He lost his job for, to trimming hedges and tossing them over the hedgerow.
Is Mungo Jerry still alive?
Oh yeah, he's still around. The Mungo Jerry, by the way, is the name of the. It's like a Leonard Skinner situation.
Okay.
I forgot his real
Hootie
name.
and the Blowfish situation.
Yeah. Mungo Jerry is actually a reference to the same Cradle of Filth that the musical Cats came out of. The Jellicle Cats from
Oh, okay.
T.S. Eliot. Mungo Jerry's a character.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
that's where they got the band name. But I'm going to continue calling him Mungo Jerry because I can't remember the guy's fucking real name.
But if we followed him on X, would he be like fucking women? Get everything.
I saw a great video of him. It was during COVID, and it was in England, so they were actually, being careful. So he's performing on a morning show, but no one can be near him, so it's just him standing on a small platform just by himself playing the guitar, and there's fucking no one around him doing this song. Pretty incredible. The Cody, 14 years ago. And also this is probably the first, last, and only hit song to feature a guy blowing into a jug as part of the proceedings.
That's gonna make a comeback.
The Cody, 14 years ago,
That's where things started going downhill.
says, "I'm drunk and the jug blower is pissing me off. Mr. Jug Blower's off time. Ugh, I hate being a musician and drunk. Get the alcohol out of my body." Goddamn jug.
Why must I know these things, God?
Why must I be blessed with a perfect set of ears? Why?
What's He Sir from 5 years ago. Listen to this song in the 70s in my Impala with a head bobbing on my chorizo. Sure, that was fun. P.S. I had that drink and went out for a drive when I was getting my chorizo serviced.
His dick is his chorizo?
Yeah, dude, sausage, baby.
Oh. I was saying, like, his dick is crumbly?
No, it's got the casing still. Come on.
Okay.
When I was getting my chorizo serviced in that Impala, I got a damn DUI. That wasn't what I wanted to find. Ha, ha, ha. True story.
Sure.
You deserve that DUI, sir.
So
you sound like you went out and picked up prostitutes in your Impala on a regular basis.
Sounds like he's really trying to make chorizo as his
That's
dick
what I was
work.
thinking.
He's really trying to make that work.
No one's going for that. Come on.
Hey, man, she was, she wanted my chorizo.
If you know what I mean. No, what? You mean what? Your crumbly bits?
Your organ meat stuffed into a casing with spices?
Yeah, she was going for my awful meat. Jim Duffy. Oh, and this song, by the way, says in the first verse, I think he says, "Have a drink and then go for a drive," which is dated, obviously, but there's a lot of DUI references in this because of it. Like Jim Duffy from 8 years ago. This is just a timeless, fantastic song. I was 12 when I first heard it. Still fantastic. Fuck all this PC stuff. We did go for a drink and then a drive. Those halcyon days were wonderful. I feel for kids and people in general now that they don't have the freedom we had, good or bad. I love putting drunk driving in the woke category.
Yes.
These woke liberals are stopping me from getting fucked up and driving an Impala with a woman on my chorizo.
Yeah, sure. A surprising number of my friends did not make it to their 25th birthday. However, we were free.
Yeah, we could do whatever we wanted.
They died uncanceled.
Along similar lines, Rocket Roy 6 years ago. In the 60s and 70s, when someone got shit-faced and drove home, the next day we would all just laugh and say, "Ha, ha, ha, how did he make it home?" This song sings about this and chicks.
So this guy has to be like 70 or 80 years old to remember drunk driving in the 60s.
Yeah. I'd look back on all the times I've drunk driven with so much shame. Like, so much shame.
I used to do it so much. That's why I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
That's not the actual reason, but I'm glad.
That's a good side
I'm glad
effect.
that was a good side effect of me stopping drinking.
Absolutely.
Kayvon Kirk from 3 months ago. I've always reminded of this song because of a guy from Arkansas who walked into my gas station in Texas, absolutely dumbfounded to find out it was illegal to drink and drive now. I pointed out that it had been a federal law for a long time. This was 2017, but he was dead serious.
Yeah.
I love a guy who just, came out of the Ozarks. What?
You ever have someone get in your car like, no, I can drink. It's just you can't drink. Like, I don't care. Put it away. I don't want you to drink a beer in this car.
Sam, you can still have open container in Texas, can't you?
No.
I was going to say.
Oh, they stopped?
It's been basically anywhere. because it's too easy for the driver to just pass their drink to the passenger and be like, "Oh, it's just them drinking."
Yeah.
So now you're just not allowed to do open container.
Man,
at all.
I'm fucking old. 'Cause I had a buddy who's Texan, and he would be like, "Oh no, we'll go get 40s and go for a drive." And I was like, "Holy shit, what are you doing? What kind of backwards, insane, wonderful state is this?"
Drunk driving there is so normalized. It's so bad.
Yeah. The South in general. If you go out around a certain time, it's like everyone on the road is drunk driving.
I gotta be honest. I mean, I grew up in the suburbs of Long Island, and there's plenty of drunk driving there.
Sure.
There's plenty, but it's not quite as.
It's like a sport in Texas.
We don't have as much open space.
Yeah, you have to drive. You significantly have to drive a long distance. In a lot of situations, going to the bar, going to your friend's house, you might live 45 minutes away. You're not going to take a cab if you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, Texas.
Yeah.
These fucking pussy kids with their Ubers.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's not freedom.
We got two more here. Ernesto Valera Jr. from 7 years ago. And by the way, Ernesto Valera Jr. has previously appeared on the Fleetwood Mac's Go Your Own Way from Corona Diaries 146 and Kansas's Carry On Wayward Son from episode 363.
Ooh.
So third timers club for Ernesto.
Send him a sandwich.
He says, "Hello, happy Wednesday, Merry Christmas in advance, and good afternoon to my only one girlfriend in the whole world, Miss Lizette de Guzman. Honestly, I love you so much, Lizette, from the bottom of my heart. I mean it. I'm for real. I'm much more sensitive. I'm not gay. I'm not homosexual. I'm much more manly. I'm not stupid. I'm much more genius, and I'm not a stalker, sir and madam. Please kindly let's love this mine comes true right now. Please, please, please. Please kindly let this monogamous relationship with Lizette de Guzman work right now. Please, please, please. And this is not harassment, sir and madam. Thank you so much, Mungo Jerry. Brought it back around. So at least he's got that going.
So he
for him.
cheated on his wife with a man.
Yeah, but then he's apologizing to her parents. I'm like, talk to Lizette. Why are you talking to Mrs. Guzman?
Probably because he's not allowed to contact Lizette.
This is like such a great losing your mind song.
I know.
It really
Imagine
is.
working retail and you just hearing this over and over until you go crazy.
Ernesto seems like the perfect storm of bad ideas that I've tried to avoid in the last 20 years of my life. Like, if he was my neighbor, I'd be like, we might want to move.
Yeah.
'Cause Ernesto's got some bad ideas going.
Well, pleading is so sad. Just being like, please, please, please. But at typing out please that many times, holy shit.
When the women stop hugging, that's when I start stabbing.
That's a level of sad groveling I can't even fathom.
I'm going to bet that's not the only post he makes where he mentions that he's not gay.
Oh, yeah. It's mentioned on the other 2 times he was on the show as well. So,
Yes.
yeah. And finally, the Super Bird from 4 years ago. While in Virginia, at my aunt and uncle's house, while having a barbecue with them, we danced to Sweet City Woman by the Stampeders. We got done, and I asked my uncle to play this record. I asked my mother if we could put on a show for my aunt and uncle and their friends. My mother loved the idea. My Aunt Rose said to me, show these people real intensity. And all of us got up in the middle of the patio, and I screamed, detonate! My mother screamed, load the arsenal! My aunt and uncles...
What the fuck?
My aunt and uncle and my cousin screamed, oh shit! And my mother said, let it all hang out! And then screamed, aerial wars!
What the fuck?
My girlfriend Debbie and I started doing flips and flying all over. My sister Eva screamed, cannon! And then I fired Debbie and my Aunt Rose high in the air and caught them as they were spinning.
This is a meth
I
comment.
was like,
Yeah.
is this a fucking barbecue at Gabriel Garcia Marquez's fucking house? Like, this is the
Yeah.
most weird, surreal shit.
Started normal.
And also off of this song.
Oh, yeah.
Off of this song.
Time to go insane.
We're not talking about like some punk rock anthem. We're talking about
In the
this.
summertime. My Aunt Peggy screams, Tomcat! And I threw people around like stuffed toys. My mother and my sisters, Nancy, Eva, and Caroline, put on a dance clinic. We got done, and my Uncle Frank and his wife looked like they were having a heart attack. The kids were just stunned because they could not believe what they had just witnessed. My aunts, uncle, and my cousins were hugging and kissing us. My uncle...
Jesus.
My uncle told his friends, these kids can do this on roller skates as well. And that's because we could. We were roller skating champions. My mother and my Aunt Rose hugged and kissed all of us, and everyone thanked us for putting on a show.
Wow.
And we're called the Aristocrats.
The Aristocrats! Holy shit. And that is Mungo Jerry. Stay warm out there, folks. Or if you live in Australia, it's already in the summertime. Our jam of the week. Robert Yasumura, where can people find you on the internet?
I am happy to say you cannot.
That's
you might be able to find me on Facebook, but I'll never know.
Mad respect.
That's about it. If you, I almost am at the point where I will give out my home number because I still have a hard line.
Oh wow!
But no, you can't find me.
Is the hard line just spam these days?
Yeah,
yeah.
But I mean, then that's its benefit is like if there's something where I have to put down a phone number and I know bullshit will come from it,
right?
I can just put that number down.
Yeah.
And it's I think everybody can do it. It's free if you have some sort of cable subscription or some sort of Wi-Fi or
I mean, yeah, you can get it for like a fucking $1.
Yeah,
like $1 a week. Like I think it's worth it.
Yeah, they keep trying to. Every time I like have to call Spectrum and be like, I'm disconnecting if you don't make my bill cheaper. They're always, that's how they're like, oh, well, we can make it cheaper if you add a landline. I'm like, no, I don't want to buy a phone.
It's a great way to send shit.
Yeah.
Elsewhere where,
I guess if the Scientologists are handing out Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles coupons and they need a phone number.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. Well, hell yeah. Don't check out Robert online. Carter, where can people find you online?
I aspire to this, Robert.
We'll all get there.
You're almost there,
I'm
Carter.
almost there. I feel like I'm at that age. I'm getting to the point where it's like I don't see the utility in it anymore. And
you're on Threads, aren't you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's almost the same as not being on anything.
Yeah. It is
it's similar.
It is my masterpiece what I'm crafting on Threads, though. I will say that.
Blue Sky just wouldn't start up the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
If Dr. Pat is listening, Threads is the new place to watch guys respond to porn bots thinking they're real people.
Oh, fuck yeah. My favorite.
And then also just post about how sad their lives are. Me and Dr. Pat used to regularly send profiles like that back and forth from Twitter.
And what's sad is now it's porn bots talking to other porn bots.
Well, yeah. We especially appreciate the ones that would post like their regular social media and their faces and then also respond with pictures of their dick to these bots, not realizing that they're just posting their dick on their internet next to their face,
Oops. Just like Tommy Lee.
Yeah. And Dusty, for that matter.
Yeah. It's Carter_Glasscock on all the stuff.
Hell yeah. Sam, where can people find you on the internet?
Sam Harder 666 on Threads and Instagram. Also on the Goods from the Woods YouTube page, live streaming with Aiden doing street chess.
YouTube.com/thegoodspod.
I got us some subscribers this week. Playing street. We got people subscribing to the pod live on the street.
Dude,
did you get London?
Yeah, we did. We got London. We got Dee Dee. We got George, I think.
All right.
Dee Dee was a woman we met, and she just brought out her boyfriend with an acoustic guitar, and he started playing acoustic guitar. It's a real like RPG NPC hangout thing where there's just a guy sitting in the same spot being like, I'll give you $1 if you can beat me at chess. And then a guy with a guitar shows up and he's just playing for the ambience.
Is anybody listening to me?
Yeah.
And he walks into a wall for a second.
Hell yeah. Well, you can find me on most forms of social media at Rivers Langley. And if you would like to buy a shirt, you can do so at ProWrestlingTees.com/thegoodspod. Make you look skinny on TV. Best way to support our show. Hey, if you're watching this, you're already doing it. It's patreon.com/thegoodspod. Join the Tower of Power. Or if you would like to support our show in the second best way, that would be going to Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Leave a comment for us, rate, review, and subscribe. Show the attitude of gratitude, because if you do not have the attitude of gratitude, daddy, Dr. Mixer's coming at you with the meat juice, daddy. The Goods from the Woods was recorded and edited by me, Rivers Langley. You can find our show on Twitter at The Goods Pod. Our theme song was composed by Jonas, the Space Cowboy.
This was a Brain Freeze podcast.